Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Bluray Maniac coming at you on the Horoscope channel. Uh, this is Werewolf week, I believe, and today is Friday, and so I went through my collection and tried to see, what all different kinds of werewolf movies I had, and I got a pretty good amount, actually. Um, but I went ahead and I decided to go with An American Werewolf in Paris. This is the DVD, and I haven't gotten around to upgrading this yet, but I will eventually. But this movie is, this isn't the first movie. This is the sequel to, if you hear a weed whacker outside, that's the lawn guys, so I apologize. But this is the sequel to An American Werewolf in London. Just some real quick notes on the first movie because it deals with this. The character in this movie, which would be her, she is the daughter of the man who was a werewolf in the first movie. So I'm not going to tell you what happens in the first movie and all that, but that is how her character is tied to the character from the first film. And basically, this guy here, he comes to Paris with some of his friends, and they're kind of on like a daredevil tour where they go out and they do crazy things for adrenaline rush, just to be crazy and whatnot. And one of the things they decide to do is to tie a bungee cord around his feet, and he's gonna go to the top of the Eiffel Tower and jump. And anyway, they go up there and everything, and he puts the rope on his feet and he's about to jump, but then he notices this pretty girl standing up there, acting like she's gonna jump off and kill herself, and he intercedes, and she jumps, but he jumps off after her because he has the bungee cord on. And anyway, he ends up saving her life so she doesn't die. And he kind of falls in love with her and stuff like that. And it's not till later that he starts to figure out that she's actually a werewolf. And but he still loves her and everything. And so it's a werewolf story. It's a love story, and the driving force of this movie is the fact that she doesn't want to be a werewolf, and she's trying to find a way to cure herself so that she won't be a vampire, not vampire, so she won't be a werewolf anymore. And so he's trying to help her do that. And meanwhile, there's this other group of werewolves that have this serum that all they have to do is inject themselves with it, and it'll let them turn into a werewolf regardless where they are and regardless what time of day it is. And of course, the bad werewolves are the ones that have this serum. So it's a really good movie. It's not exactly quite like the original, but even still, it's a really good movie, and it's got a good story. It's got good acting, and not some people like her and some people don't. But I think Julie Delpy is a pretty woman, and so this is a really good film. And I think this came out, well, it doesn't actually say on the back, of course, and I'm too lazy to pull up my database right now, but But for all intents and purposes, this is an excellent film. Like I said, if you're a big fan of the original, it's not exactly gonna fit the shoes of the original, but even with that being said, it's still a good movie on its own, and it's got a little bit of comedy mixed in a little bit as well. So it's a really good film. But this is my video for this Friday for Horoscope for Werewolf Week. Be on the lookout for my other friends' videos. The people who are also part of this channel, all of them are great people, and thank you for stopping by Horoscope, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Thanks.